Good morning. It's gonna be a great day, great day. You ready to see this? Hold on. So basically, I was told that I have mucho inflammation in my back. Well, pretty much in my whole body. And I believe it. I pretty much feel like my body hurts all the time. And part of that is obviously attributed to the spine injury that I've been working on for the last 8 months, but also I'm just achy everywhere. And that's due to extra inflammation in the bote. So to displace that, I'm supposed to try my acupressure mat, so my Shakti mat, which actually I got a couple months ago and only used a couple of times. So now I'm trying to get into the habit of using it every single day. So that's what we're on the journey of, 20 minutes every single day. And the other option is a cold plunge, which is also something that my husband and I have wanted for a very long time. We just haven't pulled the trigger because, as most of you know, it is quite the investment. But if it's going to help my body feel better and help my body heal, then I am all about it, baby. I know cold plunging has some controversial research around it. Is it just for mental health? Does it actually help the body recover? Who knows? But I am willing to try it. And all in all, I do genuinely think it would help mentally as well. So anyways, we are now adding the Shakti mat to my morning routine. I'll tell you what, you know what hurts the most? Going onto the mat is kind of shocking. And then you're on the mat and it kind of just like pulses in your body. Like I feel like I can feel my whole back pulsing. It's a funky sensation. But the worst part is getting off the mat. It's the worst. It's the worst part. So that's what we're doing now. Shakti mat. So she is red, baby. The post-yoga disheveled look. Okay, huge, oh my gosh, can't get you guys settled here. Okay, just taught a beautiful yoga class to 3 beautiful women. Oh my gosh, my heart is so full. Just a month ago, like a couple of videos ago, I made a post about coming to the canopy as like just a normal person. Like I came to the event to experience the yoga class. Life has snowballed so much that now I, 1 month later, taught a yoga class at the canopy. How cool is that? I just arrived at my PT Revive. We are going to get to the bottom of this situation, okay? I came last week and I was doing PT exercises I came 2 weeks ago for 2 weeks and we have seen zero progress. If anything, I feel like it's worse. So I'm back today and they were super sweet. They were like, we're not going to charge you, just come back. Like, we need to figure this out. So we are on a quest today to figure out what the heck is happening so I can get back to moving all the time. Back to how it was before my back was like, I hate you. Hopefully it's gonna love me here soon, all right? Fingers crossed. back from PT. That was probably the top 2 of the most intense PT sessions I've had, which is a good and a frustrating thing all at the same time. You guys, my back hates me. I'm trying to get it to be my friend again. I don't really know. But anyways, we have determined that why I'm plateauing and why things aren't getting better, and the more I add into my movement routine, the worse it gets, is because it's not just the original injury in L1, L2. My mid back is also messed up too. So the problem is we fix one, the other flares, we fix the other, the second one flares. So now that we know, we're going to approach one at a time, and once we get through that one, then we'll move on to the next one. We also found a very interesting, I don't know everything about the Mackenzie method, but there's an interesting, I'll call it trigger point on my inner thigh, and when my doctor went to push it to kind of trigger it and relieve some pain down my leg, it literally felt like an electrical shock went down my inner thigh into my knee, and I winced so bad. It was the craziest it's one thing if, like, you know, a muscle pulls or you have a spasm or it just hurts, but this thing shot down my leg, and he was like, holy crap. So we were gonna put a little needle in that spot, but I said, let's just do pressure pushing for today. I don't know if I'm prepared for a needle to go in there and for me to feel that sensation again. So we worked really hard into that muscle. We also unrotated my hips, so now my left and right leg are the same length, because there was a good inch of a difference between my right and left leg. So that was step number 1. So we're kind of in a phase now where I have my PT assignment. We're back doing press-ups with my hands on blocks and some overpressure, so hopefully my husband can help me out with those over this weekend, and then I'll check back in with them on Monday and kind of see where I'm at. But I am hurting, folks. This has probably been, we've all had a lot of life challenges, okay? Each of us have our own unique set of challenges that we faced in life. But the number one thing that I've always gone to when I am facing challenge is movement. And so to not have movement has been really, really tough. And it's weird because I'm in a phase of life right now where there's a lot of exciting things happening. And I kind of describe it as like 90% of my week, I'm just eating shit. Like, I am just eating shit. Like at my job, the pain in my body, and then I have these little 10% moments that I'm just like high on life. Like, I'm teaching yoga, I'm connecting with people, you know, it's beautiful, and it's like I feel like I'm so up and down, and I'm just holding on to that 10% whenever I can, because it pulls me through that other 90%. So it's just been it's been a crazy experience, and I'm just bummed that I'm back in a situation where I'm not really moving again. So it is what it is, but I do have a 10% update for you guys. I have little sprouts in my garden. A lot of things I pre-planted, pre-started, but there's a couple I started from seed. My beets and carrots I started as seed, and we finally have sprouts. So let me go show you, because that's a little 10%, okay? It's a little 10% and we're holding on. Okay, actually, before I show you the beets and carrots, look at this flower garden. These seeds are going crazy. This is my bird flower garden. So the seeds within these flowers and these flowers in general help feed the birds. So, what? Crazy. Hi. Okay, so they're really tiny, but you can see 2 here. In that corner. Nothing has come up in this corner yet. Oh wait, just kidding. Oh my gosh, right there. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that or not. And then these are obviously all the ones I bought pre-sprouted. And then here's some right here. And then in this back corner, there's also a couple coming in here. How exciting! And this is my other wildflower garden. This is for the butterflies and bees, and I'm so sad it's really not popping off like the other one, but maybe it will. Maybe these just take a little bit more time to get started. But in general, I'm really excited. Even where Luna stepped in the garden bed, there's sprouts. So you know what? It's fine. They're great. They're so resilient. We love it. Honestly, I feel like this garden has brought me so much healing already this year, and I can't wait for it to be like peak summer and like flowers all over the place, and the grasses back there where Luna is are gonna like grow in and be beautiful and big and strong. So overall, yeah, I guess my message is PT updates, and also if you have that 10% happening, just hang on to it, because what's your other choice? Being sad in the 90%? Heck no.